trick-or-treat! Happy Halloween, everybody! I hope everyone's having a good morning or evening wherever you are, but most importantly that you have a good evening whenever you get to it, or if you're already at it. Happy Halloween! Thank you for the cookies, Heen! I love it! Did I scare you? I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. Today's a day of spookies and scares. Thank you for the cookies, Lilith. Exactly. Give all your treats. This is the last day to give all the treats before all the tricks come out. So if you don't want big tricks, definitely be sure to give all the treats. And all the head pats. Not the bunks. Hi Evelyn, welcome back to the YouTube channels. Let me go ahead and hi Matt, thank you so much for the sub again, that's so sweet. And Chaos, and yeah. So today we will be sharing some spooky stories. And look who joined us today, all the pumpkins. And we have a nice Halloween cake and drink to celebrate today. All the pumpkins here heard that we would be sharing some scary stories today, so they're here for the stories, not for the treats. They're not here to steal the cookies, I promise. So I do have a list right here of stories. So these are going to be personal ghost stories that I've experienced. I hope you guys enjoy them. I know that I did not enjoy them in the beginning when I got it. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Chaos. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you. You're stayed from the checks, the super checks.
Oh my god!
Ooh, Chaos, you started the hype train along with Matt today. Thank you. Our first hype train, level 1. Yeah. The first of many. So let me see here. So right now I don't have something set up. Like maybe next year we can do something while we share ghost stories, like maybe like a pumpkin carving stream or something like that. But because I'm still a very newbie streamer, we're going to be doing this instead with all of our pumpkin friends. Actually, I have carved the pumpkins. It's just that I don't know how they got possessed, but they got possessed. So I promise they're not here to steal our sweets. 6 months? Wow, Chaos, it's been so long. It's, you know, it really surprises me how long it's been that we've started our journey. But it's really awesome to see how much you've grown. Thank you guys so much. Today, all the tricks, all the treats will be for everybody. All the treasure cats. It's really funny how like everything just evolved on its own, so thank you so much. It was like a huge snowball of treasure kitties when we started our treasure hoarding expeditions. A lot of kitties joined us on the way, so thank you guys so much. Okay, so I always get so like flustered, but thank you. So I will pull up this list of stories. So like I was saying earlier, I did have a lot of ghost things happen to me when I was younger. Not so much now, I think, but at the time I was terrified when they happened to me, but now it's kind of something that you can just share with people as a funny story, which is really awesome about ghost experiences. And then afterwards we have the ghost stories that Chaos shared, so I'm excited to read those as well. If you guys still have some ghost stories you want to share, feel free to put them into the Discord and I will read them. And then at the very end, if we do have time, we can react to like a short horror film on YouTube. But I'm gonna try to see how much ghost stories we can cover because I don't want to watch a horror movie. I'm terrible with horror, especially like horror in the film industry, because they really go above and beyond to try and make you scream. Especially like jump scares. I don't like jump scares. I remember like one time I went with my friends to the movies to watch, what was it called? I forgot the name of the scary movie, but there's nothing going on at all, but because the tension had built up so much, just the character opening a window made me scream in the theater. And everybody laughed at me. Riku in the YouTube channels. Hello, welcome. Happy Halloween, exactly. Hi, Dick Okes. Welcome to the YouTube channels. Happy Halloween. Yes, all the spookies will come out tonight, so remember to don on your disguises. Or else the ghosts will come and trick you. But today, let's see here. We'll talk about some ghost experiences. So, I'm gonna start first with my ghost experiences. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So first story. When I was younger, so for the people who have, for the kitties who have been here a while, they probably have heard, you guys have probably heard some of these stories already that I am going to share. The first story is when I was very, very young, when I was still living in my old house with my family. So, to start off the premise of the story, my grandmother on my father's side had just passed away, but I didn't really get to know her that well. So, and apparently she knew about me a lot because she was like a very good grandmother. It's just that I didn't really get to know her that well, so I didn't even know she had passed. But on this day that she had passed and everyone was mourning for her, after the funeral, I was sitting in my backyard and I was sitting under a certain tree. Under the certain tree, apparently like it was a special tree for my family, right? But I didn't realize. I just like to sit under this tree in the backyard. And someone said my name. I remember distinctively that the birds and everything were chirping, and like a second before my name was said, it got really quiet for like 2 seconds, and they said not just any name. So if you guys have heard already, I am Thai, so I have a very long Thai name. So if, for example, I'm not going to use my real Thai name, but I'm going to use a Thai word. So example, like if someone, I'm going to use the word Namyan Lan, something like that. They said my whole name in Thai in a whisper in my ear. And at the time, I didn't even know what ghosts were, but I remember being terrified. Like my whole body froze up. Like I knew something was there. And I was frozen solid for like another 2 seconds, like just really cold and had goosebumps and everything. When I could move again, I remember stumbling and falling to the ground and just like afterwards picking myself up, like that feeling of hopelessness that you're just, you know something's there but you don't know what to do, so run, right? So I ran into the house, and at the time my mom had her friend over and she was in the living room with her friends. I ran up to her. I couldn't speak at all. I just was shaking so badly, and I was trying to tell my mom what had happened, but I couldn't speak at all because I couldn't stop stuttering. But my mom got the gist of it. My mom's friend, she wasn't a very good person. I remember distinctly that when I was trying to share my story of what I was so terrified of and what had just happened in the backyard, she just started laughing. And I think like the most scary experience for me was just having the helpless feeling of not being able to explain what had happened and having someone laugh while you're trying to explain that you need help. But my mom, she understood exactly like kind of what I was going through, so she took me to at the time when I was younger, we had a Buddhist room. So she took me into that room and I just started praying so hard, but I remember my hands shaking so badly when I put them together to try and pray. So that was like my first ghost experience. I didn't realize what ghosts were and I just realized I was really, really terrified. Mom's friend does not deserve any cookies. Yeah, she wasn't a very good person. They're not friends anymore, but I think like the most terrifying experience was having that friend just laughing. And now that I think about it, it's just kind of like a oof. I wonder what happened back then, like what was going on. That was really scary. Like that was the most terrifying ghost experience in my opinion. Not because of the ghost itself, like I said, but because of that one friend who didn't, you know, didn't believe or just like made fun of me while I was terrified. So that was story number 1. My first ghost experience ever. Alright, let me cross this off. I have a few ghost experiences, so I will cross these off so I know which one I've shared. Okay, the next ghost experience I had was when my uncle-in-law on my mother's side passed away. Now I didn't experience this, but my brother shared this experience with us. So when my uncle passed away, at the time I couldn't fly over to Thailand because that's where he had passed away, and that was where the funeral was being held. But my brother and my mom, my younger brother and my mom went to go and attend his funeral. And in Thailand, so when you hold a funeral service, you have monks come and pray while they send off the soul of the deceased, right? With the body being in the room. And usually they do this in the home of the person who had passed. So it was in my uncle's and my aunt's house. At the time, like it was completely, like there was no weather at all. It was completely still. And in Thailand, they believe that if suddenly out of nowhere for no reason at all, it gets super windy, something supernatural is going on, or some spirit is passing by. And especially if you have dogs suddenly bark for no reason, and a bunch of them at the same time. Hi Richard, this is Rapper. Give me your breadcrumbs. No, give us your cookies, or else the tricks will come out. Today's Halloween, so be careful. Oh, trick or treat. I forgot to start the stream with that. Because we're sharing ghost stories right now. Right now I'm sharing all the ghost stories that I have experienced or heard of. So, going back to my uncle, so he had passed, right? And my mom and my little brother were in my uncle's house when they were holding the funeral service in the house with the monks. So while the monks were chanting, guess what happened? It was completely still. There is no wind, nothing, not even a sound from the neighborhood dogs. But when they started chanting, one of the reasons for the chant is to help the spirits pass on and to keep them out of the house, because a lot of the times they believe that if a spirit has passed, they will try to stay in the home where they grew up in or what's familiar to them, right? So it's like, no, you have to move on. While the monks were chanting, the second they began chanting, this really strong wind picked up and started swaying the chandelier in the house. Very, very aggressively. It started slowly getting more aggressive. And then the neighborhood dogs started howling. It was like completely out of nowhere. And in response, the monks just started chanting harder. And the harder they chanted, the more aggressive the wind was. And it got so aggressive that the chandelier started swinging really violently back and forth. And my aunt's dog, along with the neighborhood dogs outside, all of a sudden for some reason gathered around the front gate of the house and started barking at something. Like they came into the house to the gate and they just started barking facing towards the outside of the gate. It's really, yeah. I'm kind of glad I wasn't there because I knew I would have been terrified. But my mom and my little brother, they were terrified. My mom explained the story to me as soon as she got back home. But my little brother, he is the type of person who's very stoic. He doesn't believe in things, but this one, he couldn't like he was shaken. So after the ceremony was over, my aunt was really understandably in tears. I remember her asking her husband like if she was still there to please pass on peacefully, not be stuck here. So yeah. That's one scary story, ghost story. Something I did not experience, but something that was so powerful that even with my mom explaining it, I still get shivers to this day. It reminds me of when cats just randomly stare into the corners of rooms, then sprint hissing and they see something I don't. Yeah, that too. Though I try to, whenever my cat, our Korea kitty does that, I try to rationalize it in my mind now as maybe she hears something like a rat in the wall or a raccoon, right? A rat and raccoon is better than anything else. Actually, it's bad because if you have a rat in your walls, then you have a problem. But as long as it's not a supernatural thing, right? Though, now that I've gotten older, I've kind of said to myself, it is supernatural. I try to say, hey, you're a ghost, right? You can go anywhere and you want in the world. Why not go travel? So I try to tell that to them, and hopefully if there's something there, they'll go like, oh yeah, you're right. Let me go and explore. I don't have to pay a plane ticket. I don't have to wait for vacation time. And sometimes I try to rationalize to myself, like, as long as it's not a real person, because a real person in the house is much scarier than a ghost. Like someone that you don't know, I mean. A raccoon, you say? Matt, is that you in the walls? Alright, so that was another story. Ooh, let me go back to my childhood home. So when I was younger, my mom had a very antique jewelry box, like a very small antique jewelry box that had the handles in the front. And this jewelry box was so like ancient that my mom, like, you know, was always making sure that we were very careful with it. But one day, me and my little brother and some of our friends had come over to the house, and we were just alone in my parents' room for some reason, because I think we were watching like something on TV. But we decided to take down my mom's jewelry box and put it on the bed, right? I don't know why, what tempted us to do it, but we decided to do it. And we all gathered around the jewelry box. And we were just like, I guess we were trying to explore my mom's jewelry. But then something really creepy happened. I found out, but the drywall was tasty. Oh man, no! Don't eat the drywall. Here, I'll give you a cookie. So, for this, so going back to the story, we had put down the jewelry box on the bed, and we were just kind of like opening and closing, I think, jewelry, like the jewelry cases. But all of a sudden, one of the handles of the jewelry box, like the tiny handles, it's like the size of your thumb or your pinky, or actually no, yeah, the size of your finger, just all of a sudden started rotating up and down by itself. Like it would lift and then it would drop. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it would, if you take like a handle and you like lift it, right, to pull, it just like goes horizontal, right? That's what happened to this jewelry box. It went up and then it went down by itself. And at first we were all quiet and we all stared at the box and then at each other, and we were just kind of stunned for a moment. But then, you know, kids being kids, and since there was a bunch of us, guess what we decided to do right after? we decided to provoke the box. So we're like, do it again. We all gathered around the jewelry box and we were like, do it again. Come on, you can do it. And it did do it again. It did do it like, I think maybe 2 or 3 more times before it got tired of us and it left us alone. But I remember that time because it was such like a surprising moment that it's become a core memory for me. Oh, one moment. Okay, sorry, I had to get some water in. So yeah, so typical of kid behavior, we provoked that jewelry box until it got tired of us, and it was like, you know what, we're gonna we're gonna leave. And then let me see here. So yeah, that was a scary experience because there's still, up to this day, when I think about, you know, ghost experiences, I try to rationalize it in my mind and think about maybe there's a reason why things happened, right? Like for my grandmother, that story where someone said my name in Thai under that tree, I try to rationalize it like maybe it was the wind, right? The wind just you know, spontaneously said my name in Thai. So there's a reason for that, right? And like for my mom and my little brother, when they went to visit my uncle's funeral, there's a reason for that, right? But for this one, yeah, I still can't explain to this day like why the handle of the drawer of the jewelry box just went up and down by itself. So I don't know if there's ever going to be an explanation for that, like maybe magnetic force, but then again, like why would it happen? And like, why would it do it when us kids would tell it to do it? So yeah, that was also scary in its own way. Jewelry box just needed to stretch, don't worry. I needed to say hi. Alright, so another story. So in Thailand, they have something they believe in that my mom told me about. I'm not entirely sure if this is accurate, so I do apologize if I'm not as well known to Thai lore. Oh, thank you for the Mudang. Mudang's here to cheer us on. Or comfort us actually with a scary story. So in Thailand, they believe in house ghost guardians. So especially in the countryside, I feel like. So one time when I visited Thailand, we went to go to, this is the same house that my uncle passed in, my aunt's house. At the time, this was like before he passed, so he was still there. But when we went to visit my aunt's house, I always had this strange feeling that something was kind of like watching us. And my mom told us later about, like, you know, house guardians. At the time though, I didn't know about this. So when this experience happened, I was completely kind of scared. So I'm gonna start. We went to visit my aunt's house, and at the time, my aunt only had like so many rooms. So I was sleeping in the same room with my mom, and on the same bed, right? And at the time, like, I just had a very eerie feeling about this house. It was so dark, and it was very, like, everything's made of wood. But the thing is like, it didn't have a lot of natural light. And I kind of felt scared even to like take a shower by myself. But this all pairs in comparison to when I went to sleep. So when I went to sleep on the same bed as my mom, I fell asleep, right? And around 3 a.m. I woke up. My mom was already deeply asleep next to me. And I remember my eyes going to the clock and being like, why did I wake up all of a sudden? And I saw that it was 3 a.m. really scared and creeped out for some reason. So I got closer to my mom, and my eyes were drawn to the roof. I felt like something was there on the roof. Like it started up over the doorway of the bathroom, and then it started like slithering. I don't know how to describe it, but slithering its way over to stop right above my head, and I felt something was like looking down at me, and it looked at me for a good while, and I could not take my eyes off of the roof, and I just got closer to my mom, and I was trying to wake her up, but she wasn't waking up. Finally, after like a good minute or so, it disappeared, like slowly. I don't know how to describe it, but it felt like it was there staring at me, like trying to assess if I was a good person or a bad person. And then it slowly disappeared. When I woke up in the morning, I told my mom about this experience, and then that's when she told me about in Thailand they believe in house guardians, or house deities, or if you want to call them ghosts. And that's why some houses in Thailand, especially in the countryside, you will see like a small house next to the big house. It's in dedication to like the spirits that guard the house. My mom told me about a story of her friends, like when one of her how do I describe it? So my mom's friends, majority of them, they live in the countryside and like in small like little villages, right? One of the people in that village decided to go on vacation, and they left their house for like a month. But the people in the village thought that she was still home, because sometimes they would see a shadow in the house. And they all, in the very end, they said that it was probably the house guardian or deity, making sure that no one would break into the house by pretending to be occupied. If that makes sense. Sorry, I'm not a very great storyteller, but I hope that makes sense. It was under your bed? No, Verka. No ghost under the bed. But I don't know if I would have preferred the ghost under the bed as opposed to it being over your head. Thank you, Retro. Hi, Phoenix. We're sharing ghost stories. Right now I'm sharing all my personal ghost stories. Not all of them have so many ghost stories, but I'm sharing the ones that I can like think of the top of my head. Alright, so one second, I'm gonna get some water. No! Phoenix, not the door knock. Don't scare. Alright. Alright, so the next story I have is okay, so this one is about the house I currently live in. So I hope that by sharing these stories, these strange things will not happen again, but I don't think they will. They haven't happened in a long time. But the house I currently live in, so maybe I should cancel my flights to Thailand. If you go to Thailand, just be very, very careful, very respectful. Because I know like in Thailand, we really believe, or they really believe in the supernatural over there. So, and in all honesty, a lot of my like experiences have kind of confirmed to me that there is something there. So, yeah. Oh, actually, before I move on to the house I currently live in, my younger sister, when she went to go visit Thailand, she went to another aunt's house, and oh gosh, this story also gives me shivers. So, she went to the rural side of Thailand, and my aunt there, like, she really lives like rural, in a remote place in the forest. So with older houses, they have I'm not sure if this is like for all Thai houses, but the bathroom is outside. So if you want to go use the toilet, it's like out in the forest, Like, it's not too far away from the house. It's like right next to the house usually. But if you want to go, like, you know, take a shower or use a toilet, it's separated from the house. So my little sister, in the middle of the night, she had to use the bathroom. Like, she couldn't hold it, she had to go. So she was very brave and she went out of the house by herself to use the toilet. Oh no, not by herself. No, my aunt, she woke my aunt up because she was very scared, understandably. So she went with my aunt to use the toilet outside, and my aunt was just like, you know, standing watch while my sister went to use the toilet. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and like I said early in the story, in Thailand there is the belief that if the dogs suddenly start howling for no reason, and howling like in unison, and howling in a way that, you know, it's getting closer and closer or farther and farther, they're signaling or they're following a ghost. So when my sister was using the toilet, all of a sudden she heard howling, and it was like traveling. She finished so quick, and she said that she looked at my aunt looked at her, like kind of had a terrified look in their eye, and they both like ran into the house right afterwards. So yeah, there's a little story about that with my little sister. Again, with the howling dogs in the neighborhood. And it's not like a bark, right? Because usually dogs, especially in Thailand, they bark. But when they howl, it's always usually only at night, and people believe it's because it's a ghost. Thank you for the headphones, Chaos. Alright, so moving on from Thailand. Now this one's a story about the current house I live in. So when we first moved into this house, we did come on the first day just to like take a look at the house. And at the time, you know, as kids, we were just like, oh, this is gonna be my room, this is gonna be my room. I went upstairs, because the house is 2 stories. I went upstairs and I looked into one of the rooms, and I remember it felt like there was something in that room, and it was staring at me like with hatred. I don't know how to describe it, but you know when like someone stares at you and you feel it, like the heaviness of the stare, and especially if that stare of the person just hates your guts. I don't know how to describe it, but that was how I felt. In that one room, I felt that something was there in the corner, and it was staring at me with a lot of hatred. And it happens to be that after we moved into this house, that room was my room. That room became my room, and I had completely forgotten about it. But it was the room with like the walls had flowers on them, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be my room. At the time though, I didn't see the flowers on the walls until after we moved into the house. And this was like at nighttime. When I first went into the house and I felt that stare of hatred, it was at night, so I didn't see the flowers on the walls until after we moved in, and that day was bright and we were officially choosing our rooms, and I chose the rooms with the flowers, but I had forgotten that this is the room that I had felt that presence in. Sounds crazy, but when I was a kid, I'd hear music randomly, never could pinpoint the source. Ooh, retro, that's scary too. Sometimes like we try to rationalize to ourselves, right, that maybe the sounds that we hear are coming from like a neighbor or like something, right? But for like really unique cases, it's really hard to describe, especially like, yeah, sometimes certain smells too that come out of nowhere. Or someone, yeah, exactly. Alright, so yeah, that was like, so in this room, I remember in the very first month of sleeping in this room, my when I was younger, my dad used to have to go to work, but because his work was like an hour drive away, he'd have to get up at like 4 or 5 a.m. So it was very normal for me to wake up around that time and kind of just go back to sleep. After, like, you know, just hearing him take off. But this one night in this room that had that presence, I woke up and I remember seeing the headlights of my dad pull up the driveway, right? And speed off to work. But when the headlights pulled out, I looked over to the side and I thought it was my mom. There was somebody sitting next to the... My bed at the time didn't have a bed frame, so it was just the mattress on the floor. And I turned over, and there was somebody sitting there on the floor next to the bed, looking at me. And she had like long curly hair, but her face was completely black. And she was just kind of like sitting there, leaning over and looking at me. And I was half asleep, so I thought it was my mom. So I was like... I turned over and I said, "Ma," and I went back to sleep. When I woke up, I knew that that was not my mom. I knew that something that I hope that because I had called it Ma, it just like, you know, left me alone. And I feel like because I called it Mom, it just didn't do anything to me. Yeah, that was but yeah, after that I never saw it again. But I always felt something there. I always felt like there was something there. I no longer feel it now because we did do a cleansing of the house many years later. But I will remember that. And my mom, when I told this story to my mom, she was like, "I would never do that." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." You would never just sit next to me watching me sleep and just like sit there. Half asleep moments are so weird sometimes. Either I'm loopy or just can't remember anything. Yeah, I get you, Matt. Like, I had a lot of experiences like that, but it's just like, this is the one I remember the most. Because it was so creepy. Grandma's house was never not haunted, always something with that house. Ooh, retro, yeah, exactly. I feel like older houses definitely have like, I don't know, they capture a lot of energy. If you believe in that, they capture a lot of energy, and whenever like you go to your grandparents' house, there's just something. Or, I don't know. But yes, yeah, that was, I say that the experience in the backyard with my name being set in Thai is the most terrifying, but I feel like that one is up there, the one with the figure next to me, because I still remember how she looked like. And then, okay, story number 2 about this house, or should I say number 3? So another experience I had with this house was my parents' walk-in closet. So the walk-in closet is right next to the bathroom, right? One day I was just in the bathroom, I don't know, doing something, I guess brushing my teeth or using the sink or something, right? And for some reason, so the walk-in closet door was closed. But for some reason, like when I was standing right next to that door, just doing my business, like brushing my teeth or something, all of a sudden, it was like someone on the other side of the door loudly slammed their fist right next to where my head was, on the other side of that door. It was a huge ping! When we had someone cleanse the house, the thing that they said that really gave me the shivers was that she said that there was an old man's spirit stuck in that walk-in closet. I didn't even tell her anything. She just said that there was a spirit in that closet that she helped move on. So when she said that, It reminded me of that moment where I was just standing next to the door and someone had slammed their fist right where my head next to the door was. Hi Alex, happy Halloween! Welcome! So we're just sharing ghost stories right now. But yeah, happy Halloween, trick or treat! Been haunted so many times you could make a paranormal activity trilogy. I know, Matt. Like, as I said, I have a lot of scary ghost stories, but not just me, also my siblings. Another experience I had in this house before it was cleansed was now this one's a little funny actually. I was sitting on the toilet in the bathroom just doing my whatever business, right? And right in front of me was a towel rack. And for some reason, the towels on this towel rack... Oh gosh, I'm getting shivers. I hope I'm not inviting anything to the house. But yes, for some reason the towels on this towel rack, when you were just sitting down, would do things. They would just fly up randomly. I'm getting shivers. I don't want to talk about it actually. It's funny, but I feel like I'm inviting something. No, I'm not inviting any ghosts into this house. You guys are not welcomed. No ghosts, please. I cannot. No more ghosts. Okay, so but yes, the towels on this towel rack would just fly up for some reason, and one day it just hit me square in the face. But instead of feeling terrified, I felt like something was laughing at me. And I tried to ignore it. I tried to continue doing my whatever I was doing and try to get out there as quickly as possible. But at the time I felt like it was maybe a child spirit or something, because it was just so comical in a way. Later though, when I told this to my mom, she got really quiet and she was just... Even she got terrified because she said that the same thing happening to her. And one time the towel just flew right into her face. No, Matt! No scares, no knocks. Clearly the ghost got you in the most vulnerable moment. Exactly, Racha. And I felt it too. I feel like whoever did that was laughing at us, or laughing at me per se. My Thai fam told me to never whistle late night or talk about unusual sounds or noises. Bareku! Yes! My Thai family has said the same thing. Oh gosh! So, yeah. Like they said, like, don't whistle at night because you'll invite something. And don't talk about unusual sounds or noises. Exactly. Which is why I'm a little scared talking about the ghost stories that have happened in this house. I'm kind of scared. It's getting a little chilly. I hope it's not just, you know, it's just the weather. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that was a towel in the face story. Ooh, okay, so time for a story with a visual. So one time my friends and I think this was in middle school, we went to the park late at night to just take pictures. I don't know why, we just wanted to take pictures. Like, you know, we were just like edgy kids and we were just like, let's take some cool pictures in the park. And in this park they had stairs leading up to, I don't know where it led up to, but at the very top it was pitch black. So we never went all the way. We just went to the middle part of the stairs. Now for these stairs, let me show you guys a picture actually. We'll go on over to the actually, let me do this instead. I'm gonna save the picture real quick. Yeah, I should have done this instead actually. Yeah, let's do scary picture. So yes, this picture still kind of haunts me to this day because so we took a picture of the stairs because we took a picture of us standing on the stairs first, And then we took a picture. I don't know why I took a picture. I took a picture of these stairs afterwards. So let me bring up the picture real quick. Let me see here. I got goosebumps. Where did I put it? It was, oh. I lost it. It's okay. Let me find it again. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to do this instead. 1 second. I thought I saved it here. Let me resave them again. But yes, we were just exploring this park late at night, and all of a sudden, like, we just decided to take pictures of the stairway, and we were just all standing around, kind of, you know, just kind of goofing off. Oh, I see where I saved it. Okay, I need to go back here. There you go. Alright, let me bring it up real quick. Hi Burrows! Happy Halloween! Trick or treat! Hope you're having a good Halloween! Right now we're just sharing ghost stories, or mainly my ghost stories, and then we'll move on to other ghost stories. Alright, so this is the park where I took a picture, where we took a picture. We were just like doing poses around this park right here, around the stairs, because I don't know, we thought that it was like a cool photo spot. And then something made me take another picture. Something made me take another picture. This time though, in this picture, I noticed something. Do you guys notice it too? Honestly, it looks kind of cozy. It does, right? I don't see it. It was so cool. It gives me off an eerie vibe. That's right. And right up at the very top of the stairs was pitch black, so we didn't dare go past the light. So let me give you guys another visual. So I noticed something and I zoomed in into the photo, and guess what I saw? Do you guys see it? I definitely noticed that one stair has a crack. But yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look like a face? A little jellyfish. Not a jellyfish. A flying jellyfish. You know, now that you say that, Phoenix, maybe it is a jellyfish. That was the first thing I noticed from the picture. Yeah. Oh, that's just John. He's chilling. John, why you had to scare me? I was so scared of this picture when I was younger. A flying turtle. Oh my gosh, a flying turtle. But yeah, for me, like, I kind of like... Let me kind of see if I can point it out. I thought that this... Oh no, never mind. I can't point it out. But I thought that was like a pair of eyes and like a forehead and big eyebrows. But it might have just been a jellyfish or a turtle. But yeah, this picture scared me so much that I've always like kind of shared this picture, because I was like, we were just standing here and all of a sudden you take a picture and it's just like, it's just there. Like all of a sudden going from this picture with nothing to this picture that has something. I took like 2 pictures and then this picture. So yeah, that was my little Ghostbuster moment. I was like, I see something. And after that, we left because all of us were a bit scared. Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. So, okay, I have one last scary story that I can think of to share from my family side. So this one is not a scary story from something that I've experienced, but my little brother. So like I said before, if you guys remember, my little brother doesn't really believe in supernatural stuff. He's very stoic. But this experience though, he does kind of swear by. He kind of just freaks out about a little bit. Trick or treat, my name is Franco. Welcome, Franco, to the YouTube channels. Trick or treat. Happy Halloween. These poor girls being harassed by kids. If it weren't for those meddling kids. The glowing flying jellyfish are commonplace. They are usually harmless. So, this last story I have to share is something my little brother shared. When my little brother was young, he did one second, let me situate myself. He did monk training. So, he joined a group of kids who went to this monk temple. So this new monk temple was actually, it used to be I think a Roman Catholic church, or like a Roman Catholic like sanctuary. It was a very huge kind of castle-like looking place, but because the owners couldn't afford it anymore, they gave it up to charity, I think. And what happened was that somehow it was donated to like a Buddhist group. And usually like what happens is like for young especially for young guys in Thai families, they'll go and do like a monk like meditation like retreat for like a month or something like that, right? To like to build up their karma or something like that. I don't know exactly the details, so I do apologize, but my little brother did that with his friends. So what happened was like in this monk church, apparently it was very haunted. It was a very haunted place because a lot of bad things had happened in that area while it was a church or a sanctuary. Apparently, like one of the stories was like one of the priests had hung himself in in the main like hall where they did meditation, and a lot of other stuff like I think a murder happened in the kitchen. And yeah, so yeah, that was donated to become a Buddhist retreat. So my brother went with a lot of other kids to do the program, and while there, all of the little kids, all of my brother's friends, including my brother, had a lot of interesting stories to share when they got back. So one of the stories was that there was a lot of haunting activity in one of the guys' room where they sleep in. There was this one room that had a door that led to like I don't know, I think it led to a storage that nothing was put in, because this door was very, very difficult to open. So no one did anything with it, with the room inside. So this room was in one of the guys' room that they slept in. And always at 3 a.m., this door that was very, very, very hard to open would open by itself. And it would open very slowly too. At first, the three guys, like I think there's 3 guys to each room, right? The 3 guys in that room were terrified, but then being like little, being like guys, they invited the whole rest of the group of all the kids to come in and join them. So at 3 a.m., they all sat around the room and very quietly waited for 3 a.m. And right in the dot, that door opened. The door that was so difficult to open any other time of the hour. And boys being boys, guess what they did? Do it again! Do it again! So they would close the door and then the door would open again by itself, and they did it a couple of times before finally whoever was opening the door just gave up. So yeah. Another story that the guys did have was that they would always see a figure walking across the fields at night. So that was also another scary situation that happened. And then oh, in the main hall they would see the shadow of the priest that hung himself hanging from the rafters. So there was that too, but that one I don't know if that is as accurate as the one with the door opening at 3 a.m. at night. I don't remember the rest of the scary stories, but that one was the most scariest one and kind of the most funniest one for my little brother. So we roll out Demon, Oni, and Wraith. Yeah, I saw people playing Phantasmagoria. I do want to play it, but I feel like I would get motion sick. Okay, so that's all the ghost stories I have from my side. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. All the horror stories. I don't want to like share too much because I do feel goosebumps coming up and I don't want to invite anything into my home. Alright, the next story we have is from Chaos. So now we're moving on to the submissions that people have sent in about their scary stories. Ooh, Retro, thank you for the scary story. Ooh, we'll get to your story in a moment. Alright, time for some more scary stories. Thank you, Alex. Alright, let me go ahead and pull over Chaos' story and see what he has to share. Ooh, Chaos, you shared a lot with us. I'm excited to read. Before that, let me grab a glass of water. But yeah, if it did invite anything from my stories, I disinvite you. I don't want any ghosts. If you are a ghost, you have to travel the world. Why be stuck to a house? Yeah, I've just posted one that meant a lot to me. Thank you, Retro. I can't wait to get to it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us your vulnerable moments. Oh, by the way, before I move on, thank you so much, Retro, for the gift. I can't wait for. I think I saw what it was. I think you donated Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Drama, for the follow. I hope you're enjoying it here. Oh, 1 second. But yeah, Richard, thank you so much. That was really awesome. We will be playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth when it comes in. Thank you, Dharma. Yes, I will give you a singular piece of candy to haunt a certain online cat girl. No! No, no hauntings. I have enough hauntings to last a lifetime. Alright, let's move on to Chaos' story. So Chaos' first story. I can tell you one of my experiences that I have had. There was one time me, my brother, and my mother visited her cousin in Pennsylvania. There's a streamline of buildings, but at the end there was a small stream, and then behind the small river was a forest. Me, my brother, and my cousin were playing till the sun started to set. But then it started to get dark and we were heading back to the house when we heard moaning. Oh, moaning. Then when we all turned around, we saw a figure standing across the river. We were wondering what that was because it was eerily shadowy and dark figure that was standing there moaning. And then the next thing we know, when the wind started to blow, it just started screaming in a human scream. Me, my brother, and my cousin ran back to the house. When we made it back to the house, I thought it was just our minds playing tricks on us until my cousin's brother said that was that sound. Until my cousin's mother said, "What was that sound?" Still to this day, I don't know what it was, but the one thing that I remember was that scream and the yellow eyes. Ooh, Chaos, that's terrifying. Especially not only that you and your cousin saw it, but that your cousin's mother heard the scream as well. That is... I hope that is just someone trying to play a trick on kids, which is really mean if it was a person. But if not, I feel for your cousin. Because it's like, it's one thing to like experience something yourself, but if it's like close to your house, oh my goodness. I wonder if your cousin has any more stories to share. Oh, now that I think about it too, I do have one more story to share, but I'll share it after I read everybody else's story. Alright, story number 2 from Chaos. Here's a story I used to tell to little kids on Halloween. I don't know if you'd be scared for you, but I'll tell it anyways. It was a dark and stormy night, and a girl named Lily managed to get home from work. She went and made food for her and her dog Sam, and everything was done. I'm sorry, one sec. And when everything was done, she finally went to bed, and the dog went to sleep under the bed. An hour later, Lily woke up. As she started drip, drip, drip sounds to reassure her, she put her hand to the side of the bed, and her dog licked her hand. She wondered what it was, but she decided to dismiss it and go back to sleep. 30 minutes later, she hears the drip again, but louder. She put her hand on the side of the bed, and her dog licked her hand to reassure her. Drip, drip, drip. So Lily got out of the bed and walked to the bathroom and saw that the faucet wasn't dripping. So Lily kept following the dripping sound, and the closer she got to the sound, she started hearing another sound like a little murmur or whimper. When Lily finally managed to make it to the living room, she heard the dripping and a whimper. Somehow Lily turned on the lights and she saw a grilling sight. Her dog Sam bleeding in. Oh no, Chaos, that's horrible. But I really realized how or what was under her bed, and then we turn around. This is the part where I have someone pop up from behind the kid screaming, oh no. This is okay, so yeah, that was a morbid tale. Oh no, not the dog. Every time like a horror story happens, like the most horrible part is if the family dog or cat gets something happening to them. So that wasn't a personal experience, that was like a ghost story. I've heard of a ghost story or a horror story kind of similar, where like a lady would just put her hand under the bed for her dog to lick, and then later she realized that it wasn't her dog, it was something else. So yeah, it's kind of similar. So Korea Kitty's joined us. I don't know if you can hear the kitty baps, but she's here. She wants attention. Alright, on to the next story that Chaos shared. Ghosts be freaky sometimes, just there to lick some fingers. No. Alright, so this is another experience that I had, but this was when I was working as an adult. I was forced to do overtime with 2 other workers because the compact machine was busted, so they needed someone to go into the building and bring out the garbage, and also to check the compact machine in the basement if anyone threw around garbage into the chute. Me and my coworker went to the basement because it was time to check if anybody threw any garbage down to the chute into the machine. But while we were down there, we thought we heard another pair of footsteps. We kind of dismissed it and went into the compact room to check the machine, but then we heard the footsteps again. Me and my fellow coworker radioed in because we thought a third worker was in the basement with us, but it turns out that they radioed us back, letting us know that they were still at the office. Then right after that, we heard the footsteps getting louder. Me and my coworkers stood there confused until we heard 3 loud bangs at the compact room door, but the problem is the door was open the whole time. Me and my coworker stood in confusion and was starting to get scared until me and my coworker heard a voice right up in our ears saying hello. me and my coworker got the hell out of there, and then we got out of that basement and turned around to look at the basement door, and the lights for the second just turned off for a little bit. That's when I looked at my coworker's face and saw her turn pale, and she said, "Look." I looked back to the basement door, and I could have sworn I saw a shadowy figure walk back into the basement, into the darkness. And that's when the lights into the basement turned back on. And still to this day, my female coworker doesn't want to go back into that basement because of whatever she saw its face and never wanted to talk about it again. Ooh, chaos, that's scary. I think there's something special about like work-related hauntings, because it's like no matter what, you have to go back and you have to do your job, and it's just like especially when it's like whenever I worked one time as a barista. I never went to the back to take out the garbage by myself. I had to always have someone with me because I was always scared. It's always so dark and dreary in the back of any store. But this one was like, ooh, you had to go down a long hallway, a long black hallway, just to like throw out the trash. So I kind of like get that feeling. But oh my gosh, that's terrible, Chaos. I'm glad that you and your coworker were safe. And thank you for sharing that story with us. But yeah, that is terrifying. I'm glad in both cases you and your family and then you and your coworker were okay. McDonald's compactor and back rooms were a nightmare full. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like no matter where you work, the back always has something weird. Something scary. Alright, now on to retro story. Let me see here. Before I go on, I do want to write down the other story I wanted to share so that I remember. It was... Okay, and then there's the one other story that popped up in my head. Okay, never mind. If I remember it, I'll write it down again. Alright, retro scary story. Was always on the night shift back then, so 2 AM experiences were not fun. Ooh, ma. I feel for anybody that has to work night shift and in any job, because I feel like that's this time when a lot of spooky stuff happens. I have a lot more stories, but I got a lot more stories. I think I'll save them for next time. No worries, Chaos. Thank you for sharing the ones that you have with us. I'm gonna have a lot more stories, but I think I'll save them. Okay. Oh, 1 second. Cricket Kitty wants to go outside, so let me go ahead and let her out real quick. I'll be right back. She's like, no more scary stories. Alright, you wanna go outside? Alright, I am a little terrified. I am a little terrified because now I'm like, I don't want to sleep by myself tonight. I'm probably gonna ask my mom, hey, do you need a friend? Oh, by the way, before I forget, thank you so much for the mic stand. I'm using it right now and it's so nice compared to the old one, so thank you. Thank you for muting, Chaos. How is the Kitty Majesty doing today? She's doing a lot better. So I have not taken Kriya Kitty to the vet. I'm going to take her on Monday. I had to reschedule, but she's doing a lot better. She's eating a lot more and she's a little more sassy again. So I hope that's a good sign. All right. Now we are on to retro scary spooky story. All right, let's go ahead and start. My family has a history of paranormal encounters. Ooh, retro. Yeah, mine too. Whether it be seeing people, hearing voices, or being paralyzed, paranormal seems to be pretty prevalent. Ooh, now that you say that, I do have another story. Okay, alright, I'll share that after. Sometime in the late 80s, my grandpa woke up one night and saw his own father standing at his bedside. His father, who had been deceased for quite some time. Grandpa tried to wake up my grandma, who was deep in sleep. He said that his father looked clear as day, maybe just a tad bit white in white glow. Grandpa stared down at him for maybe a minute before finally the spirit disappeared. My grandpa believed that this was a sign he needed to pray for his father. This was, I believe, during the time his mother was deathly ill, so perhaps this was all a sign for him to be reassured on things. My grandpa passed away in 2019. I miss him dearly. Nowadays, it seems he is the one being spotted around the house. Ooh, retro. Yeah, I feel, thank you so much for sharing that story with us, Retro. You know, I always wonder when our loved ones do pass if they are waiting for us on the other side to come and join them. And if so, in a way, this isn't a scary story. This is more of like a reassuring one that your grandpa's there saying, hey, it's not scary, and, you know, giving that moral support wherever he can. So that is beautiful in a way. So thank you so much for sharing that, Retro, with us. Yeah, when I was young, like my mom did share with me a story about her mom. When her mom had passed, she did feel and see her mom for a while afterwards. So I wonder if like all of our loved ones, you know, in a way, just say like, hey, it's okay, it's not scary, and you're not alone. My grandpa's passing was the first major death experience, so hearing that he was being spotted brought me some reassurance. Yeah, Retro. You know, like, I will bring up something a little deep. When our family dog passed away, at the time he was in a lot of pain, but when he passed, I kind of felt some sense of like, not for me, because I was mourning, I was really devastated, but somehow it felt like his spirit had left and was, I don't know, cheerful and happy, and was like dancing around the room before they moved on. So I don't know if like in some ways, like I feel like I'm a little bit more sensitive to things like this, and that I can feel the way that some things feel, if that makes sense. So yeah, I always wonder. There is this one medium who like said that when you pass, the next stage of that is a beautiful thing. It's kind of like a nice way to look at it, so that we're not so scared of, you know, passing. She may be a sassy kitty, but she will scare off all the ghosts with that sass. Yeah, Matt, exactly. She's our guardian. No evil ghosts, only good ones. Alright, so I did say I was reminded of some stories, so I'm gonna share another scary story from my friend this time. They shared a story with me. So this friend I had a long time ago, they said that, since then I've experienced a lot of death. It's been hard to even process, but now I have dreams, and my mom said that based off the dreams I've described, that maybe there's more to them. Ooh, Retro. Yeah, I wonder always. There's this one story I saw on YouTube a long time ago. I forgot the channel name, but this girl, she explained that she used to have very strong dreams, and she used to like have a lot of experiences with ghosts and stuff too. When she was young, she lived in a house with her grandma and her mom, and her grandma and her mom would always scold them for playing like with the ball in the house, because they had like a ledge in the house on the second floor that anything could get stuck to. So when they would play with the ball, sometimes the ball would get stuck on that ledge, and you know, you need a ladder to go up to the ledge to get it down, right? So the grandma would be like, don't play with the ball in the house. When the grandma passed away, a while later, the kids started playing with the ball again, and lo and behold, it got stuck on the ledge. But the kids never said anything to the mom because they didn't want to get in trouble. The mom that very night had a dream where the grandma visited, and the grandma was like, the kids did it again, the ball's up on the ledge. So the mom came around and she asked the kids, did you guys play with the ball in the living room and get it stuck on the ledge? And the kids were stunned. She was stunned, and they're like, yeah, we did. It's stuck up there. So the mom got the ladder and she got the ball down, and she was like, yeah, grandma came into my dream last night and told me that you guys did that, so be careful, grandma's watching. So yeah. That was a very interesting story. I forgot the channel name, but that YouTuber had a lot of ghost stories. One in particular, she did astral projection when she was younger, and she stopped doing it when she came back to her body one night, because she would love to like do astral projection and would like to go and walk around her neighborhood while she was sleeping. But one day she came back to her body, and her body was no longer sleeping in the bed that she had left her body in. Instead, she found her body in the bathroom putting on makeup. And whatever was in her body looked up in the mirror, looked up at her, and smiled. And then it got up, went back to the bed, and laid down and fell asleep, and she could finally go back into her body. And after that, she stopped doing astral projection. I remember attempting astral projection, could never actually pull it off. Ooh, retro, be very careful. Yeah, this brings me to my next story actually. So my little brother, there was a phase where he did try astral projection, and one of the scary things that did happen was one time in the middle of the night, I heard someone taking a shower, and I woke up. I'm like, who is taking a shower at like 4 a.m. in the morning? So I got up and I went to the bathroom, and it was my brother standing in the shower with all of his clothes on, and he was just sleeping in the shower. And I woke up my mom to help her see what I was seeing, and she went into the bathroom and she shook him and woke him up, and he was like, oh, what's going on? So yeah, if you do astral projection, be very careful, because that happened to my brother. I still remember it very vividly. Even ghosts can't escape the makeup industry. Yeah. Be very, very, very careful if you do astral projection. Alright, so the last story I will share, and then we can watch like a scary YouTube video after this. Now this is my friend's story. My friend used to live next to a cemetery. So this friend, he lived next to a cemetery, had so many scary stories to share, but the one that he shared with me that stood out to me the most was this story about the door. So he was in the living room, and in the living room, it's right next to the front door. So how do I describe this? The front door, right after the front door, is the cemetery. So he's like, his house is right in front of the cemetery. The front door is right next to the living room TV, and the couch, it faces the TV and the front door, and right next to the couch is the doorway to the kitchen. So my friend, he always said that strange things would happen in the kitchen. Like he could see it out the corner of his eye, like some shadow cooking stuff in the kitchen, but he would always like try to ignore it. There is this one time though when he was watching TV, and the door to the front door would always open by itself, and it happened so often that he's just started to ignore it. But the front door would always open by itself, even if they locked it. But it would always stop because of the chain in the front door. So it would never open all the way. It would just open, and then it would shut on its own. So it would open, and then it would shut. One particular day, when he was watching TV, the same thing happened. And as always, he would ignore it. But this one instance, he felt something very intense. So this door opened and he tried to ignore it, but then it stayed open. So he decided to look up because it was like something was beckoning him to look. And he saw in the shadows, it was really pitch black outside, but he saw like an eye looking at him. A face, an outline of a face too. So he was like, nope. He got up and he left the living room. He didn't even go up to the front door to check. He just left. He went to go get his mom, I think. But when he got back, the door was shut again. So yeah, that was that story. Oh, scary stories. Alright. No more scary stories. I dispatch, no! Not my day. No, he realtor. The chat has. Alright, so I do have a short horror story that we can watch. No bonk. No bonk. I dispatch. You missed all of our scary stories. So if anyone wants to watch again the scary stories that we did share, feel free to do so on the YouTube channels or on Twitch again. But now it's time for a horror short film. So let's turn this one on. I'm a little scared, to be honest. I don't like horror films, but I heard good things about this one. This one is called Other Side of the Box. Have you guys watched it? It's a 15-minute long short film, but I think it'll be good. Alright, let me go ahead and skip the ads and we will watch it. I'm not a little bit, I'm very scared actually. But we will watch it. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let me see here. Give me just a few minutes. I just want to make sure everything's good to go, and then we'll go over to the YouTube channel. And if anything, if I checked, a lot of people have reacted to this short horror film, so I don't think it's copyrighted. But if it is, then I do apologize. I may have to unarchive the YouTube VOD later. But I think we're safe. We're good to go. Alright, let's go head over. I'm a little scared. Everybody get your me thanks. And hold on to the nearest comfort thing. Alright, let's see here. The other side of the box. Ooh, Christmas present, right?
Oh, careful. You're cutting that broccoli awfully short, you know?
You just keep your eyes on the sauce, sister. I got the broccoli under control.
Sister?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, you better believe I am not to be trifled with.
Aw, that's cute.
Well, hey, that broccoli is not to be trifled with either.
Oh, hey, the sauce, you cannot let it burn. The recipe says stirring constantly. I swear.
I swear, if any of those 2-inch broccoli end up on my plate, you're getting it. I have to deal with a disappointing 2 inches enough as it is.
Oh gosh, the bird.
You are bad.
Broccoli's good. I like broccoli.
I mean, all 2 inches of me anyway.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
well, it's not a bad 2, I guess. Maybe 2.5?
Can I hear 3?
You're getting me wet.
Yeah, that's what I want to
I
hear.
forget. Like a lot of horror stories always have like something. Ayo, yeah, exactly.
All right, I'll get the door. You save the sauce.
Ayo.
Oh, shit.
that?
What?
It's Sean.
What is he doing here?
I don't know.
That is so
I
creepy.
don't want to see him right now.
Broccoli is great when steamed. Exactly, Richa. I like
I got
broccoli.
it.
Christmas music. So maybe the friend is here to give him a present, but in the middle of the
Sean?
night.
Long time, man. Good to see you.
Hey, Ben, this is a bad time.
No, I was just, no. Yeah, sorry, do you want to come in?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great, thanks.
I wouldn't invite my friends in, even if it was... Actually, no, I probably would. Yeah, I'd be like, what are you
Your
doing
mom
here?
told me where you were at.
Okay.
Oh,
This is a nice place.
oh, thanks, yeah. Where are you at now?
Same place.
Oh, cool.
Aww.
I'm really sorry everything went down before.
Oh, no, you know, it's water under the bridge.
That's a skinwalker if I've
she
ever
here?
seen one. Yeah, I would be very sus.
Oh, no, she's at her parents' house right now. She's decorating.
Oh. Great.
Oh, you lied.
Look, I just want to give you this.
Okay.
Sean, you... can I get you a drink or something?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Do not accept the
Yes.
skinwalker present. Exactly. Phoenix.
can you just do me a favor, though?
Yeah, of course.
Skip the fair. I want to know what the
Can you
present
open it?
is. Oh my gosh, we are going
Yeah,
to
of
see
course,
the
man.
present.
Let's open it.
And open the box first. The card will make sense after.
Oh. Okay. You're being like very... You gotta do this. Oh. Nothing? A very dark box. Thanks, that's all
All right,
I always wanted.
I don't get it. Is this supposed to... Hey, Sean?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Why? What did the friend get
What
him?
happened?
Bro gave the void,
He
yeah.
left.
What's that?
Sick of always wanted
A
one of
box.
those.
Well, no shit.
It's a very deep void box.
Ben.
Are you trapped in the void? Chaos, is that you? Oh, it's so
Ben.
dark.
I need something.
What?
I would throw something in there. Like a night lamp. Yeah, a pencil. This is where we sleep in Kriya's in live? No, not in the void.
Well, that's odd.
There's no bottom.
No kidding.
I would drag my friend back and be like, what did you give me? Go in there. We're gonna go on an adventure.
He gave this to you?
Just want to nuke the end for free.
Yeah.
Everyone get out
There
of
was
the
a card.
void. So Ben. That's actually really good. I'm liking this setup. Yeah, nice Richard.
Dear Ben,
I'm excited
I'm sorry
to
about everything before and everything now, but I had to give it to someone.
give it. The void?
I don't have it all figured out, but I know it can't move while you're watching.
What? The pencil.
Whatever you do, don't take your eyes off of it. It wants you to look away.
Oh! What the?
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Hello? I'm calling Sean.
Oh no. That is not a... Give him a head pat. He's wet.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
Sean, hey, it's Ben. Look, I don't know what this thing is that you gave me here, but, call me back. Now.
intense staring contest. Is that how you beat the void? Oh my gosh, it won't stop looking.
Why is it looking at you like that?
He just showered, got it clean. Is it fresh?
What do you think it wants?
I don't know.
Call him again.
Oh gosh.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
Sean, you're
What do
a
you think it
bad
wants?
friend.
I don't know.
Why is it looking at you like that?
Sean, hey, it's Ben. Look, call me back. Now.
It's copy.
We're getting out of here.
No, you can't.
Rachel.
Oh, I'm scared. It's gonna jump out. What
We
if you-
can't.
Oh,
We're not supposed to look away from it.
yeah.
What happens if we do?
That's what we need to find out. Just for a second. Okay? We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, 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 no. I know what she's gonna say.
On the count of 3.
No.
1, 2.
I would
Three.
never. Yeah, that's more than 3 seconds. The fingers.
Could have been worse.
What? What do you want?
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Oh, the friends.
Just Ben. Don't let him leave the house.
It can't move as long as you're looking at it, right? That's what it says?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find Sean.
What
I don't know why he did
happens?
this, but I'm gonna find out.
What happens if you take the box with you? Just like stare at it the whole time. What if you push ahead and close the box
us
and give
is
it to
staying
the
and
next
watch it.
person? Yeah, Phoenix. If you can like touch the head and push it back into
No,
the
no,
void.
no, no, don't leave me alone here with this thing.
It's fine. We don't even know what it is, okay? It could be harmless.
Is that what you think?
Hate it when people strap from my boxes at retro. What happens if you put a mirror in front of it? Oh, that's a good idea, Dispatch. Like, what if, yeah, it's staring contest with itself, right? You could try that. Could be harmless new live stream of Boxman.
You know it has to be
His
me,
last
right?
words.
You heard what Sean said.
Not let you leave the house. That's exactly what it wants. Just be quick.
Don't go.
Real quick.
They could just set the box on fire. Chaos, that's also another
Hey,
good
this
idea.
is Sean. Leave a message.
Okay, 1 second. I could create Kitty outside. Let me go grab her real quick. She wants to join us for the box. One second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and grab Kriya Kitty and give her some food real quick. And give us like a quick, small, stretchy break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Like, why would he do that? Don't leave.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
He just wants Christmas hugs. Oh no. He's got his head out, give him
Hey,
a
this is
makeover.
Sean.
I'd
Leave a message.
appreciate it.
Sean, answer the phone. I don't know why you did this, but I'm gonna find out. Tell us what
Yeah,
you
I
said.
have to get to the next person.
I don't know what I could have possibly done.
What are you talking about?
Sean, why haven't you been answering?
What did you just say?
Why haven't you been answering the phone?
No, you just said it told us what I said.
Yeah, it spoke. Or echoed. It told us what you said.
What I said. What do you mean? Who's us?
Come on about me not leaving the house.
Ben, I didn't tell it to do anything. I didn't even know it
Getting
could speak.
shivers.
Sean, what's going on?
Ben, it's lying to you. I don't know why, but it lied to you.
What?
Why did you give this to us?
Us, you keep saying us. Who's us?
Us, man, me and Rachel.
She was at the house.
Yeah, she was.
Ben, where are you right now?
I'm coming to you.
No! You have to keep your eyes on it!
I know, Rachel's watching it.
No, Ben, you! God damn it, I gave it to you! You have to keep your fucking eyes on it!
Oh no.
Ben, don't go back. Don't you go back there!
His wife. Oopsie. No.
Did I jump scare you?
No,
Yeah, I bet I did.
The light. It's ripped out. Doesn't know where it is anymore, so I could. No, it's gone. His wife is gone. And the water. Oh no. Ben doesn't know where it is anymore. Could be anywhere. Yeah, how can you keep an eye on something you can't see exactly? No,
Did I jump
not
scare
the
you?
jump scare.
Yeah, I bet I did.
Christmas tree looks nice though.
Rachel?
He does.
Yeah?
Oh
What's
no.
up?
Where's the box?
His friend told him not to go back. Yeah, hi Wendy, happy Halloween. Rule number 1, stay away from the basement. Exactly, you never go into the basement. Why are you going down there? Oh my god, you're making me so mad. You just gotta make the ghost scared of you. Exactly, gotta intimidate the ghost, but how can you intimidate it when you can't even see it? The light again, it ripped out all the lighting. Someone's taking a shower. And it's dark. Why would you go in there? Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Yeah, exactly. No, not the current.
I see you. I see you. I see you.
It's gone. Oh my gosh, dude. Go up the stairs, get out of there. Why is there a lot of people? Okay. Oh gosh. They're getting closer. He looked away from them. That's. Oh, you can't look at them both the same. Get back into the corner. That way you can see both of. Oh. was horrible. I didn't like that at all. But that was 15 minutes. That felt like 5 minutes. That was really good. That was really good. No wonder people were recommending this. Alright, let's find another one, but that's terrible. So he was supposed to be watching the box, but then when he left, that thing pretended to be able to stay in the box still with the wife. And then when he left, the poor wife, I wonder what she saw before. Yeah. And then the friend too. What a scummy friend. He was just like, I need to pass it on to somebody else. Let me pass it on to my friend who I don't get along with anymore. Yeah, that's it. If I ever have Christmas and all of a sudden my friend's in my back porch trying to get inside, I'm gonna be like, nope, pass it on to the next friend. I don't want it. Have a good night, Fahim. Thank you for being here today. Sweet dreams and happy Halloween. Have a good Halloween and enjoy all the sweets. Reminds you of the ARG I'm making. Ooh, retro. That's so cool. You're making a ARG. I don't know what that is. Is that like a game? That's so cool, though. Kriya's not going to sleep well tonight. I know. I'm scared. Let's see here. Time to shower with the ghost about to get steamy. Oh no. But is the ghost... Oh, no. I'm not curious about that. But that is a valid question, that if the goat has the package. I mean, he did come out of package. What happens now? Is the box now a rogue box? I know. Now what happens? Does this mean like now there's like a rogue monster going around eating people, as long as like people like don't keep their eyes on it? Don't worry, the box ain't going to bug nobody no more. I already burned it. Oh, nice, Chaos. No worries, the box is no longer a threat. Chaos has burned it. Purify it with fire, exactly. ARG is like another kind of horror, kind of an more atmosphere than jump scare. Ooh, retro. I'll have to send you a proof of concept video I made. Nice. That'd be so cool. Looking forward to seeing that. I love everyone's creative projects. And I got hungry, so I ate the ghost. Nice, Chaos. You eat the ghost. And then we'll make cookies. Alright, let's go on to the next short horror film I have here. So I did make a list of all the horror films that people say are good. So that was Into the Box, or Other Side of the Box. Let's watch the next one. Let me get rid of the Other Side of the Box from my list so that I will never see that image again. Okay, so I have 4 short films here. One is called Guest. A horror. Oh yeah, it's called Guest. Another one is called Curve. Another one's called Lights Out. And another one's called 2 AM, The Smiling Man. So we'll watch The Smiling Man first. Yeah, it's an unlisted video, so anyone with a link can play it. I personally wasn't satisfied with the sounds I put in, but I made it to test what I can use and do. Ooh, Retro, if you would like us to watch and react to it, feel free to link it to me in the Discord. But if not, no worries. And I know, like with creative projects especially, if we want to wait until it's really good. But I'm sure it's really good already. Oh, thank you, Winnie. Kitty in the Box is less than Korea friendly version of Boxman. Guess Curve, then Lights Out for 2 AM, man. That sounds like one long list you put together if you put them all together. Cool, I think I'll put in spooky stories. Nice, Retro. Once you do, yes, we will watch it. Ooh, Phoenix, I love all the art you put into the art channel, by the way. I never reacted as often as I should, but all the art. And I love how you credit everybody too, so thank you so much for that. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll watch Retro's spooky story first. And then we'll go ahead and go over to The Smiling Man. Ooh, what's this? Proof of concept. Can you spot the tree? Alright, let's watch this one. Nice, Richard. I'm excited. Alright, we'll go over to the YouTube channel. Make sure the sound's on. Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to your life. Our life. You've had a long week. We did. It's time to enjoy the weekend. Exactly, the weekend. Let's watch some TV. Oh no. That's a good television. It is. Oh, someone's coming? Oh no, let's go outside and have some fun. Good times. Back. Food time to back later. Have good foods, man. Bring back the foods to us. Sweet, the swings are free. Free swings, always good. I remember fighting for swings in elementary school. I'm happy you're here today. Ooh, you made a new friend. A Tin Man. Ooh, Rachel, this is really good. Do you hear something? I hear kids. Let's keep going. Let's play again. A game. Let's play a game. Can you spot the tree? Yeah, right there. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 trees. Maybe 3 in the background, but maybe 4 trees. Yeah, Winchie. Correct. I knew you could do it. And they did too. They? Why don't we get some shade? Let's go. Hey, it's getting too dark. Let's go back inside. Yeah, it's really, really dark actually. Time to go back in. Hey, we need to go back inside. Yeah, we're going, right? That was a close one. That was so much fun. Pop quiz. What was your favorite part? The swings. The doorbell? No, nobody opens the doorbell. That is correct. Yeah, swings are always good. You're very smart. We are. You're probably hungry now. Let's head to the kitchen. What are you in the mood for? Mac and cheese. Craig, let's eat some fruit. No, I want mac and cheese. I don't want candy. You need to worry about them anymore. Them? You look tired. Let's change to our jammies. We have a huge selection to choose from. see a hat. Ooh, Retro. He's here. No, no one's here. I have to go now. I have to go for now. I'll be back as soon as I can. I had fun. Promise me one thing. Find me if things get too hard. Seek me out. Who are ya? Oh, you did good today. Okay. Okay, my friends. I'm assuming that it's like our imaginary friend, right? That's kind of protecting us and guarding us from the evil thing while we play outside. Yeah, that was spooky in its own way. Oh my gosh, Retro, that was really good. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah, that was like really like it was like nice and spooky in a very atmospheric way. That's like haunting. Like, oh, he's here, I have to go. But at least you're inside, safe and sound, and we had fun today. So time for me to go before it gets too spooky. Thanks for watching. It was more testing some things. It was really good so far, Retro. That was really good. I'm looking forward to more if you do decide to make more in the future. Now I'm making this in full force. Nice. It'll take months though. No worries, Retro. By the time we have Halloween again next year, maybe if you want to like share it again, we'll be able to like watch your final product, and we'll be able to go back to the first Halloween we had together and be like, look how far Retro's come. So you can see atmosphere over scares. Exactly. I like atmosphere actually over scares. Yeah, that was really good. Thank you. Alright, now we are going to go back to... Let's watch The Smiling Man. It's a 4-minute long film, but it has... No, not fighting tear! No, not the hose. Let me tap the hose for me, dang. For me, dang. All the tricks, no cheats. Alright, let's go ahead and skip this ad before we go to The Smiling Man. I'm a little scared. Which are your favorite horror movies? Ooh, Winnie, I like Coraline. That's one of my favorites. Alright, let's watch The Smiling Man. Let me see here real quick before we go. Alright. Can't even tell you this serenity is a coping mechanism, it's a spirit. I never even said, ooh, that's the best Retro. It's the one where you can't decide what's going on. Like, it's up in the air and it's up for interpretation. 2 a.m. Sir, why are you walking around at 2 a.m. at night? Oh. Oh gosh. Yeah, I would think the guy's just quirky, right? But at 2 a.m. at night, I would be a little terrified. Yeah, it's time to cross the street. Yeah, that's my exact response too. It's time to go to the other side of the street. What? No, don't follow me. Why? I'm not playing with you. Stop. Odie, please. Oh, this guy has something. At least he's dressed nicely. Oh no, he's
What the hell do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Imagine just pranking people and doing this at night. No, I'm not giving any ideas. Oh, he's leaving. Oh gosh, no, don't look away. We fighting. I would be fighting. Forget that I'm already a mile away, I'm not even standing there. Yeah, exactly. Dispatch, I would run. Don't stop running. I would jump into my neighbor's backyard. Thank you for the cookies, Annie. Ooh! I take my cookies and I smack that guy's face. No! Yeah, and Paul floats to the smiling man. Like, you did a horror film? What were you a part of? Oh, I just danced around. That was spooky. Alright, on to the next one. Lights out. Who's there? Oh no. I'm a little scared of that title actually. It's 2 minutes long, but it has 18 million views. Holy, let's go and head on over. This is what Kriya does when she tries to steal people's cookies. I don't scare people by coming up to them like that though. At least I hope I don't. Lights out. No, that's exactly what you don't want to happen when you turn off your lights. Oh, it's coming closer. Oh, no. Leave the lights on forever. Don't turn it on. A butt! Yeah, I would leave the lights on, but I would leave the house too. I wouldn't go to sleep like it's too dark. No, hear the sounds. Yeah, it's still there. No. 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 It's there. No, you can't hide under the blankets. I would get out of there and I'd be like, you want a piece of this? Hi, first meeting. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Oh gosh. No, it's gonna turn off the light. Please. I would never do this to somebody cast just for cookies. This is terrible. It turned off the lights. It turned on the lights. You can cast for the cookies. sorry. Thank you, Wise, for the cookies. Hi,
I'd
Wise.
like to show you something.
Thank you for the drink too. I need all of them. 1 second. But yeah, sorry for the scream. Alright, let's go on to the next short horror film. Oh, that's terrible. How are you? I'm surviving. I'm surviving. We shared like scary ghost stories that I've experienced and some people have experienced, and yeah, if you guys ever want to like rewatch those tellings, it will be up on YouTube. Hopefully I won't have to take on the VOD, but I think all these short films are copyright free because I see other people reacting to them as well. Happy to hear you're surviving. We're surviving. Alright, let's go ahead and go over to... We have 2 more films left. This one is 10 minutes, the next one's 10 minutes. So, yeah, this one's called The Curve. Alright, let's see. Welcome, but just came back from theater. Welcome back, Phoenix. We're starting the next horror film. Alright, this one's called The Curve. Oops. Wait, I need to go back to the YouTubes. Ooh, waves. The ocean. Nothing scary about the ocean, right? She's dreaming? There's blood in her hands. Water. Oh wait, where is she? Huh. All the water. How did she get there? Yeah, exactly. How did... Wherever she is. I'm guessing she's on the beach. Oh no. I think I've seen this one. Phoenix. That is like a nightmare to wake up to. Hopefully she's just dreaming. That's so steep. Oh gosh, get it back up slowly. And then, is there a way for her to get out of there? Oh, I wouldn't be looking. No, 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 no. What is that sound? Curve. So that's why it's called Curve. She's literally on a curve about to fall. Yeah, right there's a ledge. Just like get back up. Oh gosh. Yeah, calm down first. Thank you for subbing to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Oh gosh. This girl. Yeah, you can do it. Just get back up slowly. Right? No, I wouldn't turn around. I would like... Actually, I don't know what I would do. Like take... I don't know, like you can't, because if you move a little bit, it's so steep. her there? Whoever put her there is really evil. Look at the way her foot. I didn't notice her foot. It's like, and she's bloody too. Yeah, she's trying. I think, like, I don't know, what I would try doing is I would try to, like, but how? Maybe sideways? Oh gosh, this is like core on a different level. Yeah, she's bleeding from both hands. This actor is really good expressing the fear and like everything on her face. It's wet there, don't. And her shoes too are bloodied. I wonder if she's bleeding from other places. Oh gosh. Okay, she's got up. She got up a little bit. She's trying to get her other foot free so that she can move more. Yeah, I think Sophie next. I think she's trying to... On the other side, there's a sign of somebody in the same... Oh... They were there. So this happens often. Some sick person keeps putting people there. Oh, the stain. It looked like they fell. There's more detail. Oh, no worries, Vinks. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I should say warning, like, if you're squeamish about the blood, please look away. I will try to... I'll let you know when it's done. Oh, gosh. There's more signs. So it's not somebody, it's like... Maybe her fear? Hey, what was that? Water? It's gonna rain! Very nauseated. Yeah, no worries, Figs. I'm sorry about that. It's raining. I would just try and stay plastered as much as possible to the side, but... I mean, she has a good ledge. No, never mind. Yeah. Her necklace. Oh, I see what she's thinking. That's a good idea. Like, get more grip. Oh, it's still, she's still slipping. This is horrible infrastructure. Whoever built this needs to get fired. Needs to like be there. It's horrible, horrible infrastructure. Holy. Imagine like all the infrastructure out there that's kind of like stupid like that. Poor girl. That's terrible. I hated that one. Out of all the horror films we've watched today, I think that one's the one I didn't like the most. But yeah, Phoenix, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it's over now. Now we're gonna watch the next horror film. Hopefully no blood. Let me actually screen it real quick to make sure. Yeah, I don't see any blood, but I do see horror. So we will watch the next one. As always, if you guys get squeamish or uncomfortable at any time, please do look away, and I will let you guys know when the video is done. I think it was purposely built that way for the rain to prevent flooding. I know, that's horrible. Ugh. Like, there should be, I don't know, something like a set of stairs nearby in case anyone or anything or any animal ever gets accidentally trapped like that. Like something that you can grab onto and pull yourself up or like pull yourself over to. I've seen so many like scary infrastructure though that is just horrifying. Alright, the last horror short film that we'll watch for today. Oh my gosh. That's so scary. There is a warning for this one. It has like themes of self-harm. So if you guys are not comfortable with that, please feel free to look away, and I'm sorry about that. Like always, we have the VODs up for our scary ghost stories, so if you'd like to watch that later, then feel free to do so. Yeah. The thing about like horror stories is that they can be, I love like fun, spooky ghost stories, but with things that are like more psychological and gory, I feel you. This is part of engineering, I am pretty sure. There needs to always be a way to get out of a place in case of emergencies. If there isn't, there has to be a person stationed to keep an eye out. Yeah, I know. That'd be nice. Strange, because normally those places have high fences to prevent people and animals from going inside. Yeah. I was surprised that one, it didn't seem to have any. Like it was completely taken away. Or I don't know, maybe like there was, but she got put there somehow by somebody or something. Alright, last horror short film, and then we'll release everybody to Halloween trick-or-treating. And no host! They've put out the host for me, dang. Alright, let's watch this one. This one has 14 million views. Okay, going over. So yes, this one has themes of that. So if you guys are not comfortable, definitely feel free to look away. Yeah, someone probably threw her there. Guest? I don't need any guests in my house. What's that? Oh, the white noise. She can't hear. Oh, that's terrible. She doesn't know who's talking. It looks like she can't see either. Blinded and deafened. Yeah, exactly. That in itself is incredibly scary to me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Touch to let them know that they're safe. What's that? Oh, maybe she can hear now.
Can you hear me now?
Nice.
How did you get inside my house?
What?
I found you in my bathroom this morning. How did you get inside my house? Mary? Is your name Mary?
How did she know to press that though?
listen to
She
me.
doesn't know who she
I found your
is.
wallet and I just want to make sure. Is your name Mary?
I would call 911.
Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? If you've got any allergies, I can make you something. It doesn't say on here. Do you have any allergies?
I wouldn't
Is
be
there
making
anyone
them
that you want me
anything.
to
I'd be
call?
like
Your mum? Anyone?
911.
No one.
No,
Do you remember what happened? Last night? Do you remember what happened last night?
might also be mute. Oh gosh, this poor girl.
Mary, what happened last night?
She's chasing somebody or someone's chasing her? Oh, that's her. She's trying to get in. But she can't say anything either. But she can see. Oh, this is why you don't keep your keys under the pots, because that's the worldwide knowledge. Slender Man. With big eyes. She can't say anything. She's asking for help. Oh gosh, poor girl. Oh, I thought that was him across the counter or whatever that was. I also seen this one creeps me out. Oh gosh. Yeah, knife. Something to protect yourself. A lovely home though. They're pretty flowers. Take the flower vase, smack him in the head. He looks like his eyes are about to come out, so it'll be easy. Jump scare, I feel it. My heart. Is that us? Are we the bad guy? We're standing right here? At the door? Lady, look. Poor girl, she can't say anything. Oh, she's not me. The eyes. We were following her. What do you want? Don't, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what do you do? Like, I wouldn't be scared anymore. I'd be angry. Like, what do you want? Ooh. This is an opportunity to level up. Time to get the Clorox right between the eyes. Yeah, I wouldn't be scared anymore. I'd be like, the heck? You looking at, buddy? No, is she gonna do that to her own eye? No. What are you? No. That doesn't take. Oh gosh. That was not what I was expecting. I thought she was gonna throw it at him. And now you gotta hear him. Is that why she went blind and deaf? No. She doesn't want to hear. No. I'm not looking. No. I asked them if they want to play Genshin. Yeah, like, oh, poor girl. How do you know that this isn't the guy,
look,
though?
doctors will be here in a minute. They'll know the best way to handle this.
How did she give him
I'm going now. I'm gonna leave the room.
No.
But I'll come back.
No. Stay. Please. I think she missed. She's supposed to hit the bulb dude for his crimes against her. Yeah, she missed. He was 5 feet in front of you. He was 3 feet in front of you. Oh, wait, can she see again? She can see, okay. She's gonna pour bleach in her eyes again if she sees him. He's there. What do you want, buddy? Do you want, like, my Hoyo account? Stares intensifies. Ugh. No. Wait, is that her in the future? She looked away. Or he. Oh, that was messed up. Is there any more? No, that's it. Oh my gosh. So, I wonder if that's like a metaphor then. Like, that's her in the future. Like, she messes up her eyes, her hair, and everything. I think maybe paranoia. See, I see what she did there. No, Richo, I see what you did. Yeah. This short film is proof of concept for a feature-length theatrical motion picture. We hope you enjoy this as much as both a standalone piece and as a demo for something much bigger. Thank you for watching. The guest team. Ooh, so they're planning to work on it more, but this is 3 years ago. I wonder if they ever made any progress. I'm not built for horror. I know, that was really scary. And like, all the short films that we watch are terrifying in their own way. There's like both the mystical, the ghosts, and the psychological. For most of their, I scrolled down to look at your panels below the stream. Oh, Phoenix, I'm sorry. Hopefully next time when we stream again for Halloween, will be something much more fun. I'm like thinking about next year, maybe we'll do like pumpkin carving or something a lot more fun. Proof of concept, gotta love them. Yeah, okay, that's it for the horror streams, horror short films, I think, because I think we've had enough. I think that was enough for us. Alright, so, I think that'll probably be it. I know that I wanted to do a lot more for Halloween, but this was the best I could think of for the moment. But I hope you guys had fun. We had a lot of fun this October. I'm gonna miss this spooky room. We tried chill arts games, we shared ghost stories, and most importantly, all the gachas. But I hope that we'll be able to play more games in the future, like different games. Yes, October is over. It's never over. It will live on in our hearts, in our dreams, in our closet. All the spooky things. Well, thank you for today. Thanks for reading my story and playing my video. It means a lot. No, thank you for sharing, Retro. I'm really glad that we got to listen to your story today and play your demo, your creative work. It was really, really cool. So thank you for sharing. And thank you guys for all listening to my ghost stories. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I know like today was a little like rushed, but I hope you guys were able to like be immersed. Thank you for the fun stream, Kriya. Thank you, Alex. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Back to our gacha schedules and 14 as special guest. Exactly. So tomorrow will be Final Fantasy 14, I think. And then it will be Genshin, and then it will be ZZ. So we'll be going back to our gacha games. I made that over 7 months ago. Oh, nice, Retro. Since then, I've been gathering resources. Maybe next year I'll have something made. Next year, we will watch it, Retro. Whenever you're done with it, we will watch it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here today and for sharing so much. Alright, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Halloween room. I will miss it. I love that we found like some motion pumpkins and some cake the last day. So thank you guys. Had a lot of fun. Thank you, Lilith. It's been a wonderful time with you as always. Thank you, Lilith. You too. Even spooky is better in your voice. Thank you. Aw, you guys know how to make me blush, so thank you so much. As always, all the candies and all the treats will be for all the treasure cats today. So I hope you guys have a good Halloween. Be safe out there. Especially if you guys decide to go walking or trick-or-treating, be safe. But most importantly, remember to get all the treasures, all the candies. Alright, let me see here if we can raid anybody before we end stream today. I'm enjoying watching all the Shibuya trick-or-treat or Halloween, or how do you say it? Costumes. So maybe we'll rate somebody that is doing that. We'll see. Let me see here. Oh, today was really fun. Thank you guys. Or we might rate someone that we know already if they're doing a special Halloween stream. So let's see. Let's see who is currently streaming. Ooh, a lot of people streaming today. Ooh, everybody's streaming for Halloween. That's awesome. Alright, let's find somebody. The spookies. Let me see here. I'm gonna check out their channel real quick before we go over. Spooky. Something spooky. Spooky or Halloween related. Let's see. Who is doing spooky? Happy Halloween? Halloween special. Ooh, they're cute. I might... Let me see. Oh, sorry. One moment. I'm just trying to find somebody to raid. Oh, they're super cute. Okay, I love their model. I think we'll go ahead and give them a raid. They're doing a watch along for, I think, more scary stuff. So let's go ahead and give them our support. Once again, thank you guys so much for today. It was really exciting to be able to share some spooky stories with everybody. So thank you for being here and listening. And I hope the next time we stream, we'll be able to go to more fun times. Alright. Oh, may I make a suggestion? Ooh, wise. Feel free to. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I think if you have suggestion wise, I'll save it for the next time when you stream. Hopefully we'll be able to rate them. But for now, I'll go ahead and rate this person. Raid is going to start in about 10 seconds. Thank you guys. I'll definitely rate them in the future. Yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and raid this person because I do like that they're going over some scary stories right now. Alright, everybody, have a good morning, evening, or night wherever you are. Happy Halloween! And I hope you guys have good trick-or-treats. As always, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. And as always, oh, if you guys do trick-or-treat, feel free to share pictures of your trick-or-treating. I love me some scary stories, exactly. Alright, good night, guys. Bye. Trick or treat. Be safe from the tricks and the ghouls and the bad things. And as always, thank you so much. I'm really glad we got to spend our first October Halloween together. So thank you. It was really fun to make everything. Alright, guys. Bye. I'll send you over. As always, all the tricks, all the treats. Trick or treat. Happy Halloween! Bye!